A police officer sees a drunk man searching for something under a streetlight. "What have you lost?" he asks. "My keys," the drunk replies. They both search under the streetlight together. After a few minutes, the officer asks, "Are you sure you lost them here?" "No," admits the drunk. "I lost them in the park." Confused, the officer asks, "Then why are you searching here?" The drunk replies, "This is where the light is." We can all agree if we keep looking in the wrong place, we'll never find what we're looking for. Most people search for health solutions in the wrong place. Just like the man looking for his keys under the streetlight, they chase specialists, medications, and random supplements, hoping for a breakthrough. But what if everything you've been told about health is leading you in the wrong direction? Let me show you a better way. I'm Dr. Tim Harrigan, a chiropractic physician obsessed with functional nutrition and functional medicine after seeing myself and virtually everyone else I know looking for better health and failing over and over again. Like many of you, I struggled with chronic health issues that no specialist could fix. That frustration led me to spend 20 years studying the root causes of health problems. Today, I've helped thousands of people, including my own family, reclaim their health through a unique approach that goes beyond surface-level approaches. Take my wife, for example. She was told by specialists that she would never have children due to her infertility issues. Yet today, we have 4 healthy children who still, to this day, have never had a single prescription or over-the-counter medication in their bodies. And for myself, I haven't been to a traditional healthcare provider in over 25 years and maintain incredible health markers that I monitor regularly with this blueprint model. The signature blueprint is far more comprehensive than what you will see at your yearly physical, which at best is measuring less than 1% of what's actually happening in your body by running only 20 to 30 lab markers just once a year. I've been invited to share these solutions on big stages at naturopathic and other health conferences, teaching other practitioners and the general public these concepts because they work so consistently and are simply common sense approaches once you understand them. If you're a busy professional, mom or dad struggling with low energy, brain fog, and all the frustration of normal lab results showing everything is fine, yet you don't feel fine, this message is for you. Many of us get stuck prioritizing our careers and families and put our health on the back burner, only to later wonder how we got there. Maybe you are exhausted all day despite getting enough sleep, or too drained to exercise or enjoy your evenings. Or maybe worse, you become someone who just drags yourself through each and every day for months or maybe years now, only to collapse at night. This not only decreases our job performance, but also affects our loved ones, relationships, and a bigger purpose many of us strive for in our life. Let me ask you this. How can you be a great father or mother or perform at peak levels as an entrepreneur if you are not thriving physically, emotionally, and energetically? I've used the streetlight analogy to help thousands of people who, just like you, are desperately searching for health solutions in all the obvious but wrong places. The approaches you've likely tried are fundamentally flawed. I'm absolutely not giving medical advice, by the way, just some examples we can all relate to. Let's start with drugs or medications. This would be like covering your vehicle's check engine light with black tape when it comes on. The problem is still there, maybe more silently, but now likely with even more drug side effects. And I think we can all agree that people don't get headaches due to a deficiency of Tylenol or aspirin in their body. Sounds ridiculous when we say it out loud, doesn't it? Maybe you run to energy drinks and caffeine. Well, this would be like bailing water from a leaking boat without actually fixing the hole. And it only gives you temporary boosts, followed by deeper crashes, needing more and more caffeine with even less effectiveness over time. Or are you trying generic diets and random supplements? Similar to wearing someone else's prescription glasses, it might help to some degree, but they're not designed for your unique eyes and are not a good long-term solution. Please really consider all of these common solutions for a moment. Just because everyone thinks a certain way doesn't mean it's the right or best way, does it? Because did you know that this generation of children we now have are not expected to live as long as us, their parents? If a mainstream had the solutions, then this phenomenon would not be our current reality. Our overall health as a nation is one of the worst in all industrialized nations, so we need to start thinking differently. Let's take Keith, for example, a client that was desperately seeking for better health when we met him. He overheard me talking about these principles to another doctor at a trade show. He leaned in and kept listening and asked for help after being stuck in the infamous rat race to get healthy and seeing specialist after specialist and trying different health programs and supplements. 90 days after we started working together, he claims that we saved his life. He had lost nearly 30 pounds and was able to perform as an entrepreneur at levels he never thought possible. I could tell you these truly transformational success stories all day long, by the way. So there is hope for you and even the skeptics. And it's when we address each of our unique blueprints to address the underlying cause of the three essential pillars. The real culprits behind your health issues fall into just three categories: not enough, too much, or an imbalance. Think of your body like a high-performance car. To run optimally, it needs clean fuel, aka certain nutrients, no blockages like a junked up oil filter similar to toxins in our body, and precise tuning and balanced tires. When even one of these is off, your car or your health suffers. My protocol addresses all three simultaneously for lasting results. Your exact symptoms will never tell us if you're healthy or not. And when we only treat the symptom when it finally shows up, that doesn't fix the underlying cause. And how many people have you known that look okay and feel okay and then get a scary diagnosis overnight? For example, does someone feel their arteries slowly clogging for decades? Or do they feel the heart attack when it finally happens after many years of dysfunction? Similarly, your fatigue, brain fog, and other symptoms are just warning signals like the check engine light on your car, but it doesn't tell us the diagnostics of why the light turned on, just that something is finally out of balance and likely has been silent leading up to that point for a while. This is why I developed the Signature Blueprint Protocol, a comprehensive, completely natural approach targeting three root causes, creating lasting health transformations instead of just the highly sought after temporary relief that most options offer. I wish we were more like cars where we could simply replace a part and move on, but we are self-healing, self-regulating organisms that are only altered by a very complex and complicated healing process. Unlike conventional approaches that mask the symptoms, the Signature Blueprint addresses the synergistic factors impacting your unique physiological blueprint, giving our clients and families sustained energy without caffeine crashes, enhanced resilience to tackle life's challenges, improve mood and emotional balance, better sleep and recovery, and true vitality through a laser-focused healing and a regenerative process. Most solutions mask symptoms while actually accelerating a degenerative process more rapidly in the body. Imagine your body similar to a living flower. It needs the precise amount or balance of water, sunlight, and nutrients to thrive. When all of these elements come together properly, the results are amazing and regenerative and can bring a sick flower back to life. However, if we were only to give a flower one of these elements one at a time, and by the way, this is how most medical studies are done and are called randomized control trials, the flower would actually die with only one element at a time and degenerate even more. And this is how most practitioners look at the body, only one mechanism at a time. With mechanistic thinking, it's only asking, how does this individual thing affect that individual thing? Now, does anyone think that methodology actually addresses the cause of our complex problem? In each of our incredible bodies, we have 30,000 billion trillion chemical reactions that occur in our bodies per second. Just think about that for a second. As those 30 billion trillion chemical reactions take place, our brains can't even comprehend that and how amazing our body is and what it's doing in one single second, let alone over months or years or decades. So then, common sense would tell us that a mechanistic or singular mechanism thinking like this could never help my overall health in complex human body actually function or heal better when there are three pillars to actually address. Pillar 1 is finding and fixing deficiencies, providing your body with essential nutrients that it uniquely needs, like giving your car the right type of fuel or oil. Pillar 2 is removing toxicity, clearing harmful substances that burden your systems, similar to changing dirty oil and filters in your vehicle. Throughout our life, we are unknowingly getting exposed and storing in our body certain toxins that can be in our air, water, food, personal care products, and cleaning products that are wreaking havoc on our cells. Pillar 3 is balancing systems, ensuring all bodily systems work in harmony, like fine-tuning your car's engine for optimal performance or precisely calibrating our timing belts. Remember the flower, it needs the right balance of water, sunlight, and nutrients to thrive. If we only provide one of these elements, the flower will eventually die. Yet this is how most practitioners approach the body, again, one mechanism at a time or one pillar at a time. Every person's blueprint is uniquely and infinitely different, just like our fingerprints. If we had 10 people suffering from chronic headaches, for example, each of those individuals would have radically different root causes or blueprints as to why they are experiencing those headaches. This is why a personalized approach with the proper diagnostics is the only answer to help people with such unique blueprints like we all have. Due to the high level of personalization, I can only take on a handful of new clients for the signature blueprint protocol each month. Once these spots are filled, this offer is gone. So if you're ready to finally take control of your health, now is the time to act. And as a gift for taking action for your health finally, you'll receive an incredible recipe book to jumpstart your health journey. With all the conflicting health information out there, the answer lies within your unique blueprint of deficiencies, toxicities, and imbalances, and the tried and true tools we've refined for decades. There are no synthetic chemical adverse side effects like most mainstream solutions might have, and no weekly injections of something synthetic into your body every week. Today is the youngest you'll ever be ever again, and our best memories in life may still be in the unknown future. I want you to visualize where your life will be for a moment with your current trajectory of declining health and where most people around you are headed. Where will you be in another year, 3 years, 5 years if you don't take action? If you envision that you will be in the same place or worse off by not addressing the cause of your declining energy, brain fog, poor health, now is the time to take action. We owe it to ourselves and our loved ones to take control of our health. It's time to stop blaming others. It's not up to my spouse, my doctor, or anyone else to take care of ourselves. But also, what a disservice it is to our loved ones if we aren't functioning at our peak when they depend on us in their lives and we aren't even capable to help or serve them. Again, spots are limited. Don't let another day of not feeling like we did in our 20s, or the brain fog or fatigue, regret, procrastination, and frustration affect every aspect of our lives. As Anne Frank wisely said, what a wonderful thought it is that some of the best days of our lives haven't even happened yet. I can't wait to guide you on this life-changing journey. Let's unlock your superhuman potential together. Your transformation begins now.